This is the most invisible monster in the world. Even though he knows children can't see him, he insists on hanging upside down from trees to scare them. Even though he can't stop the young couples from breaking tree branches, he still declares his ownership of the trees. He thought he'd spend his entire existence without anyone ever noticing him. But one day, he met a boy named Sam. At that moment, Sam was being bullied by his peers. They threw rocks at him, mocking him for being a kid without parents. Unable to stand by and watch the bullying, the monster swung his fist, shaking loose a swarm of insects. Terrified, the kid screamed and ran away. Standing on the tree, the monster laughed loudly, not realizing that Sam had been staring at him the entire time. By the time the monster noticed, Sam had already disappeared. To confirm whether the boy could actually see him, the monster hid at the corner of the road to scare him again. But after being hit squarely by Sam with a stick, the monster finally realized that Sam was special. From that day on, the monster chased Sam every day, trying to scare him. For the monster, it was a joyful time. Later, he learned that Sam had lost both his parents when he was young. No one was willing to adopt him, so he frequently moved from school to school. And because he could see monsters, people around him avoided him. He was always alone. One day, Sam asked the monster why he kept following him. The monster, trying to be sly, replied that it was just because they happened to be going the same way. That was their first conversation. When Sam returned home that day, he overheard news that he was being sent away again. Another uncle had decided he didn't want to take care of Sam anymore. Sam had already been shuffled between relatives for a long time, and now he was being abandoned again, perhaps out of guilt. The uncle gave him an old shirt that his son had worn. It was the first gift Sam had ever received from a relative. Even though it smelled faintly of dust, Sam cherished it deeply. He hugged it as he slept, and even in the middle of summer, he wore it everywhere. He probably told others that his uncle had given it to him.